Pásame la llave.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca paran, son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 se el más pegado. Yo voy por zafao, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Homing, I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, why bun down when I settle in, I break. free. On my mama deceased. So you know that it's truth when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling they friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell. Amen.
I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it. Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling her friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your body's clean, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? In the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the noise on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something. You got a trespassing, huh? You got on the hard, huh? Know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? The income tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you will, huh? You about to go treat your, huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering.
16 when the boy got me. QLT embedded in my G. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty, so skin deep. Melanin carry through heaps. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. Keys getting faded, hope getting faded. H, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I soul beam with prosperity. My parents, they took care of me. Made sure opinions were heard, cause it was scary. Did a kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take care. Take care.
Chase my dream, chase my dream.
That was a dream.
And anything that the world has not seen
Was a dream. Yeah.
When I turn 19, chase my dreams.
Take care.
Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's Philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing and drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, lil'. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Clip clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be
baby, part-time loving. Okay, it's been a long time running.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance from my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring.
know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that you rocking?
Don't you see them? Don't you see them?
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts.
Leading off the
this one today.
So now into the box is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now to the plate here is Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. And now here is Tommy Pham. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Now here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here is Ramon Urias.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
First pitch on the way. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth.
Digging in will be Rendell Grichuk. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. in the air out to center field. Mullins is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Donaldson. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now, Anthony Santander. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Simeon's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's only 1 for 10. That's a hit. Their first of the new season.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next, Chad De La Guerra takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Mountcastle leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Orioles leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now is Marcus Semien. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in for the Jays, Roberto Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Urias has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. So stepping in is Adley Rutschman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Jairo Munoz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tommy Pham struck out in his first at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is line hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. Going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in it. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, 0-2 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Rounded down the third baseline. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The bat.
Next to stand in is Cedric Mullins. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the...
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Randall Richards.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch in the air out to left. Pham is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in next, Josh Donaldson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing. And maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. No balls and a strike to count. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here. Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate at this point. He said they've been chasing it pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch. Pat Valaika is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that one yanked just foul. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Chad De La Guerra. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, Adley Rutschman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be laid on that fastball.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Santander's got it, and there's 1 away. Tower power of Joey Gallo. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. First pitch on the way.
Randall.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. In now for the O's, Jairo Munoz. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 and 2.
Still 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tommy Pham goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ramon Urias is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cole Sulser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's set. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Sulser is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, 2 gone. Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on its way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Into the box, Roberto Perez as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping up is Cedric Mullins. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here comes the 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Jordan Romano comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check swing here and a little looper, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Third baseman.
The pitch. Pat Valaika is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him. Swing and a line drive to left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. And stepping in, Chad De La Guerra. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Adley Rutschman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adley Rutschman goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Now here's the first offering. Jairo Munoz stands in as he looks at a called strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Dylan Tate enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And 1, here it comes. Swing and a shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Next it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. And their runners at the corners now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to catch. At the plate now is Tommy Pham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tommy Pham is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in next, Ramon Urias struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. You've got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Trevor Richards comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Cedric Mullins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Barrios earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. John Means pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time at the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut, but from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone, and if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Tommy.
Now here's the pitch. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly